Yeah, they haven't lost outright. But let's get into West Virginia. West Virginia beats TCU 29-17. Man, we said they should win. We were both very doubtful. But I got to say, to me, this was West Virginia's best, most complete game of the season. It was better than Virginia Tech. It was better than, who else did they beat this season? LIU. LIU doesn't count. Who else did we beat? We beat Virginia Tech, LIU.
That's it.
No. Oh, yeah, that is it. Jeez. It's so sad. Even when I'm happy, it gets sad.
Yeah, as far as a complete game, that was definitely the best.
Yeah,
they
4 quarters.
Every quarter, and they tied the second.
Yeah, and they shut. This is important because West Virginia has struggled in the second half. They shut out TCU in the second half, no points, and they kept up the pressure. They looked good. They didn't go into that retreating thing. Deggy, for a minute in the third quarter, it looked like he was trying to throw that game away for a few drives, but he got it back together, and we got to give Deggy credit. Among other people, we've been very critical of Jared Deggy. He looked good in that game.
Yeah, he played well. 21 for 28 for 257. Letty Brown, who I've been a little critical of, was a couple weeks ago. He played well, 24 carries.
I think his second game going over 100 yards this season.
That was good.
Everyone looked good. Mathis, who seems to be our clear number 2 running back now, he had a great game. He came in and relieved Letty, and I think that helps Letty. When you have to play every down and your team struggles to throw the ball, it's tough. I don't care how good of a running back you are. So Deggy playing better and Mathis coming in to give Deggy some time, it helped out Letty's game, and the Mountaineers look good. But Harry, calm down, Harry. You're getting too excited about this win.
No, I'm not excited about this one.
I am. But I got to pace myself because this is the kind of shit they do. They play a great game.
You're like, what it takes to make it decent. I mean, this is a step in the right direction, but
I hope.
I'm not, my tone for the season hasn't changed. I still feel it as a disappointment. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of too, you watch how they play and you're like, why couldn't we play like this already? Why did it take till week 7-6 against TCU to do this? Why couldn't we have closed out Oklahoma when we had them? And you still saw some of the habits from Deggy when he's really bad at reading coverage. He doesn't go through his progressions. He goes to like 1 or 2, and then he just forces the ball. And you'll see it. He forces the ball through 3 defenders. He almost threw. Now, if TCU picked one of those balls, this could have been a different game. Luckily, they didn't. And he seemed to recover after that and kept it together.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good game. No turnovers for West Virginia.
No turnovers, luckily. And West Virginia forced some turnovers. I think this was they had their first interception of the season in this game. And they had 2 interceptions. They had a couple fumble recoveries.
Not as a team.
Not as a team?
No, they've had interception.
Are you sure? I thought they said during the broadcast they haven't had an interception. Oh, no. Yeah, they have, for sure. Yeah. But speaking of interceptions, Charles Woods transfer to West Virginia. He had a fantastic game. He was defensive player. He may have been player of the game all around. He had 1 interception. He had a couple fumble recoveries. He looked fantastic. So that's one of the things we got to see moving forward. These guys stepping up, but it's got to be consistent. Can we keep it consistent? I don't know.
Hope so. I mean, I don't know. You got a good test this week. Iowa State just beat Oklahoma State. They're playing at home. Got a little momentum. This should be a better win playing against a team you haven't beat for a while.
And this is the game you want to see. We talked about last week what we want to see the end of the season to feel positive. You said you want to see Iowa State go down.
Yeah, I said Iowa State or Oklahoma State.
And this is a big game. You beat TCU after getting destroyed by Baylor. You have a good chance at home to do something. Can you put it together, though?
I don't know. I mean, A win would help, but this will be a tough team. Iowa State is a good team,
They've been very good this year.
and they've had our number for a while. So
yeah, that's another thing to point out. TCU, of all the struggles we've had in the Neil Brown era, that seems to be a team that he's had their number. I think this was the 4th straight win over the Horned Frogs. So I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm gonna get excited. I'm allowed. It was a good game.
I'm not excited.
It's been a tough year. You gotta take what you can get.